Paramparaye Vidmahe Jnanalingeshwaraya Dhimahi Tanno Guruh Prachodayate Om. Om Yoga Maharishi Dr. Swami Geetananda Giri Guru Maharaj Ki Jai. Om Puduvai Kalaimamani Puduvai Shakti Yogacharini Ammaji Meenakshi Devi Bhavanani Guru Mata Ki Jai. Om Shri Guru Bhyo Namaha Hari Om. Namaste, Vanakkam, Swagatam. Shubh Dinam, Suprapad, Ayubhavan, Ayushman Bhava. Today we are celebrating in this part of the world Vijayadashami, also known as Dashara. It is the 10th day of a celebration that has been going on for the past 9 days and nights. Navaratri, the 9 nights of the Mother Goddess, where we have propitiated her in 3 dynamic forms of Shakti as Durga, the power of strength, courage, endurance, valor, the breakthrough energy of Durga. We have propitiated her as the benevolent energy of Lakshmi, who gives us what we require to move forward in this manifest external world. And then Ma Saraswati, the goddess of learning, knowledge, who empowers us to manifest the best version of ourselves through learning every moment of this lifetime. Durga, Lakshmi and Saraswati. It is said that on this 10th day, the Dashami, Ma Durga is victorious. She defeats the lower consciousness, which could be understood as the subconscious, the unconscious, the preconscious, the subhuman aspects of ourselves. And it is a victory of the higher consciousness. We know very well that there are multiple levels and layers of consciousness, and the goal of all yoga is an evolution of consciousness from the subhuman to the human. We then grow into a manifestation of the humaneness, and then finally attaining our potential divinity that lies deep within each and every one of us. Dashara is associated with Lord Rama, the Maryada Purusha, vanquishing and defeating Ravana, who represents the ego, the tendency of the me, and Rama definitely representing the we. It is said Lord Rama accepted Guga, the boatman, as his brother. He accepts Sugriva, the monkey king, as his brother. He also accepts Vibhishana, Ravana's own brother, as his brother. And in the Kamba Ramayana, the Tamil version of the Ramayana written by the Mahakavi Kamban, he says very beautifully, Ninnodum Eluvar Arnom, with you. This is when Vibhishana meets him, and Vibhishana is scared because he is the younger brother of Ravana. So what will Rama do to him? And Rama says, with you we have become 7. Because Rama had 3 brothers, and then adding Guha, the boatman, Sugriva, the monkey king, and Vibhishana, who later on becomes the Asura king of Lanka. So the symbology here is of the lower overcoming the the lower being overcome. The lower being overcome by the higher. The lower consciousness, the pre-consciousness, that which makes us more animal than human, being overcome. And it is a day where students go to the teachers and have new lessons. They learn something new. So as a young kid, I would go to my music master and maybe learn a new song, learn a new adabu, a new step in Bhavanani, a new korvai, a rhythmic combination in mridangam, or with Amma and Swamiji, a new dimension of this wonderful art and science of yoga. What is it that is new that I would like to share with you? What I would like to share today on this day of Vijayadashami is that it is important we don't get stuck up with the mundane that is occupying most of our time. We are constantly caught up in mundane matters, in what is called the Sthula Sharira matters. And yes, as Abraham Maslow says, you need those basic needs: food, shelter, companionship. We need that, yes. But let us not get stuck up there. Because if we are only stuck up in making a living, we will forget to live. And the whole purpose of being alive is to experience life. Nowadays we talk about outcome-based education. What will be the outcome? What will be the outcome? Well, if life is a lesson, what is the outcome? Death. That's not the goal, to die as soon as possible, no. The goal is to live as much as possible. Experience the nuances of life. And for that to happen, we need to develop a sense of deep mindfulness, a moment-to-moment awareness. Maharishi Patanjali tells us that Kshana Tat Krama Yo, that there is a krama, there is a sequence of the Kshana. Kshana is a moment. It is not a second, it is not a minute. It could be a microsecond, it could be a lifetime. A Kshana is just a moment in time. And he says there is a sequence of moments. Life is a sequence of moments. And when we start to be able to be mindful, each moment can be a life lesson for us. And this is where I think we can look at a 3H formula, or rather even a 4, but let's keep it 3 for today. That we need to be aware of each moment so that we can be as healthy as possible. So we want to be as healthy as possible every moment. Which means you have to think about how you are breathing, how you are moving, how you are eating, how you are thinking. The second H is happiness. We want to be as happy as we can be every moment. So be as healthy as we can be every moment. Be as happy as we can be every moment. How do you be happy? Well, develop santosha, contentment. When we develop contentment, which is a sattvika quality, it is not a tamasika negation. And again, it is not laziness. Many people think they are very content, but they are actually very lazy. So they don't do anything. So when you think you are being very content, ask yourself, is it just laziness or is it true contentment? When we develop contentment, tripti, even in Tamil, the term for contentment is tripti. Tripti we say, tripti in Sanskrit. And that is why Lord Krishna says that we should become a nitya tripta, one who is constantly, eternally self-satisfied. That is when you will be happy. Not your new car, your new wife, your new girlfriend, new boyfriend, your new house, your new guru. For those of you who are looking for a new one, go get him or her. It's not about that. It's about being content in a very dynamic, active, mindful way. That brings happiness. So, be as healthy as we can be every moment. Be as happy as we can be every moment. And what is the third H? Be as helpful as we can be every moment. How do you be helpful? Full of help. You have to be heartful. When your heart can radiate outwards, when you can include others as yourself, then the hands, which are the extension of the heart, will reach out and they will help people. Our hands are an extension of the heart. And when you develop that big heart, large heart, a wholesome heartfulness, where it is including everyone. It is not just the me, but it is the we. It is understanding that others are as important as we are. A very inclusive, open-hearted feeling. Once sage Ramana Maharishi, the saint of the mountain Arunachala, was asked how to deal with others. That is the question. How to deal with others? And what did Ramana say? Ramana said, there are no others. There are no others. We are all one. The more we realize we are all one, the more inclusive we become in our thoughts, words, actions, deeds, the more helpful we'll become. Humanity is splintered, fragmented today by the divisive politics being played across the planet. Divide and rule is an old lesson that these people are using again. Look for that interconnectivity. Look for that oneness. Look for the similarity in others. Be mindful that others do exist. This planet is not just the big fat bloated ego of ourselves. Be aware that others exist. Be aware of the needs of others. Understand your limitations and your strengths. And be as helpful as possible. So the message for today on Vijayadashami is the 3H formula. Aspiring to be as healthy as we can be every moment. Aspiring to be as happy as we can be every moment. And aspiring to be as helpful as we can be every moment. This is a message that came to me as I was sitting for some deep contemplation this morning, thinking of the great gurus, the rishis who have given us so much. May we always be worthy of the teachings of these great spiritual ancestors, and may we pass it on to the present and future generations with love, compassion, and a capacity to share and care with love. Have a wonderful Dashara, have a wonderful Vijayadashami, have a wonderful day celebrating whatever you celebrate, and remember, the process is more important than the outcome, and the process of life is to be lived fully by living each and every moment, each and every kshana, so that the krama, the sequence of the moments, will then have the best possible outcome, because you have focused on the process of each and every moment. Be blessed and be a blessing wherever you are. Hari Om Tat Sat.